closing systems. It's 2 questions. First one being, does it make sense to blank? Second one being, what's a good next step? And then there's some derivations of that, what's a good next step. So if you are selling flooring, right? The does it make sense is, does it make sense for us to do the flooring on your next project? Right? Now notice, you're not asking them to do anything. You're not putting any pressure on them. You're literally asking them if they think it makes sense. Why is all of this important? It's important for 2 reasons. One, it's not pushy, it's not manipulative. People are more likely to do the things you want them to do if it's because of their own reasons, which is why we want to ask them if they think it makes sense. Also, this is not an end-all, be-all, all or nothing request. Hey, do you want to do your flooring for us? Look at how bad that sounds, right? Because I'm not even used to unskillful. I can't even unskillful close at this point because I've been closing skillfully. So, hey, do you want us to do the flooring on your next project? The reason being is, with those traditional garbage closes, not only are they all or nothing requests, but when do they happen? They typically happen at the end. 5, 6, 7 meetings, 2 calls, 10 calls, an hour into the call. If it's the first call, which it's mostly not, that close doesn't happen, right? Now with this system, does it make sense for us to do the flooring on your next project? You can do that when? All the freaking time, right? So when you have a first call with them, hey, does it make sense after you've taught, and we're going to talk about what you're going to talk about in the beginning of that call here in a second, but after you've had any good conversation, does it make sense to blank? Does it make sense to get you access to the sales coaching? Does it make sense for us to do the flooring on your next project? Does it make sense for us to build that app for you? No. Got it. What's a good next step then? I'm not sure. Point the question at yourself. What's a good next step for me? Or what's a good next step on my end? If they still say, I don't know, which they won't, because people like to boss other people around, then you can set a next step. You've earned the right to set a next step. That sounds like this. Does it make sense to get you access to the sales coaching? No. Got it. What's a good next step then? I don't know. What's a good next step for me? Matt, I just don't know. Hey, makes perfect sense, John. It's Thursday. How about we do this? I'll call you Monday at 2 p.m. if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? Okay. Right? What's the worst that's going to happen on that? They're going to go, well, Monday doesn't work for me. I'm going golfing in Phoenix. How about I call you tomorrow then before you leave for Phoenix? Yeah, that's much better. They'll give me a few minutes to think about it and we'll talk then. But guys, make sure you're practicing your closing system.